My name is Katrina Nicole, and today I'm going to be telling you coping skills that you can do at home. It's basically just for home, because a lot of these things you can't exactly get at work or school. So let's get started. Now, first, before I point out, sorry if my face looks like red or something, or the lighting is bad. The lighting, I try to film at my desk like I usually do, but the lighting, the sun's right on it and the sun's setting, so it's like that orangey lighting. It's making my face really, really light. So, yeah, sorry about that. So I kind of have to film over here today, so I'm really sorry about that. My videos won't be like this usually, by the way. So let's actually now get started. Now, the first coping skill is if you have access to a swing set. I know I love this coping skill. I like to swing on the swing, which I know it sounds kind of weird, and especially because I'm like going into 8th grade, and it's just like, you really like swing on the swing like that much? Like, what? But swing on the swing is such a great coping skill, and I like to listen to music while I do it because music is such a great coping skill. And swinging on the swing helps with sensory processing, and obviously since I have sensory processing disorder, it helps a lot. And the next coping skill is working out or getting some physical activity. I work out at the gym, so that's a coping skill for me. I mostly do it to help, to make sure I'm healthy, but that's actually a coping skill. It's for stress and everything, and to help with your health. You don't even realize it's a coping skill, honestly. To be honest, I know I just said that, but you don't know it's a coping skill. So that's a good one. The next one is the trampoline. The trampoline, again, helps with sensory processing disorder, which, again, I have. So just jumping on the trampoline really helps, and I like listening to music and just kind of being in my own little world, to be honest. I just go into my own little world and I will literally just jump on the trampoline, and it's like the swing set. If you don't have a swing set, and the swing also helps, you can think about stuff, and yeah. The trampoline, if you go into your own little world, you can think about whatever you want, and just walk around on the trampoline. That's what I like to do. The next coping skill is kind of for sleeping. It's not exactly a coping skill. It's more of to help you fall asleep, especially also if you have sensory processing, is this weighted blanket thing. This one is 16 pounds, and it helps, I don't know, it just helps you fall asleep. I don't know where I got this. We got it online or something. But it's really nice to help you fall asleep and everything. That's basically it, just to help you fall asleep. The next one is, now this isn't a coping skill exactly, but if you have stuff okay, sorry about that. The next one is you can color. You can also color at home. I think I mentioned this in my last coping skill. And I also mentioned this rock. This helps with sensory processing. As you can tell, I kind of do a lot of coping skills with sensory processing, and it's so much fun. Another coping skill is talk to someone that you trust and everything, and basically that you can talk about whatever. If you're having problems with friends or anything, and they won't tell anyone, just anyone. Or if you're like me, because it's good, because my tutor / she was my teacher, I was able to talk to her, but because I don't know why, but I had to tell another person, so then I would tell my therapist too, and it's nice because then you get 2 people's advice. So maybe try to find 2 people and try to get their advice if you're having trouble with friends or something. That way, so you can just you're not holding everything inside. You can actually talk about stuff. And people don't realize how much of a coping skill that is, but it's actually a coping skill. And the next coping skill is sucking on a sucker. Oh, this one's actually, I don't know. It was the mystery kind. It's cherry. I don't like cherry. Anyways, I know you can't suck on a sucker in school, but you can out of school. And you don't realize, why is this a coping skill, Katrina? Explain. Well, it's using one of your 5 senses, which is your tongue, your taste buds. So that's why, because I know gum is a lot easier to have in school. I'm not saying if it's not allowed, I probably wouldn't do it. If it is allowed, great. Take the opportunity and chew gum. But if it's not allowed, don't even try. Don't try. Okay? Don't try. But I know gum, some schools allow it. Sometimes some kids are able to have it. I know I was able to have it and stuff. And I know suckers are so much more harder, especially because I remember my 5th grade teacher saying weren't allowed to have suckers because this one girl choked on it or something. So, yeah. The next one is for sleeping again, because this is for coping skills at home. So, it doesn't have to be just home. Still got my sucker. Is a really nice soft blanket. I love this blanket. And for sleeping, if you're like having trouble sleeping, or maybe you don't like the sheets or something on your bed, or if you're like me who hates to wash their sheets, I wash them, don't worry, I wash them, but I just hate it so much. But I kind of gotta suck it up and do it, because otherwise my room's gonna be like really gross, and I definitely don't want that. So after I wash my sheets, or anytime really, I put this blanket down and then I sleep on top of it, and that really helps. I think it's because it's the touch. Obviously it's because it's touch, but because of the feel of like this soft blanket, and then I sleep with my comforter, which is super soft. So that's another sleeping coping skill thing. And the last one is any kind of art therapy, because I know I didn't realize art therapy was actually a thing, but then my therapist said, well, she didn't say, but she said we were going to try some art therapy or something, when she gave me like many little objects. Like she gave me the sucker. If you see my last video, she gave me some stuff. And then she told me to put like the chapstick and lotion in it. But art therapy was one of them, and I don't know why that works, but I guess some people are just more into the creative thing. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe and comment down below what other videos you want me to do. And again, I'm sorry for the background thing, and I'm sorry if this video just wasn't the best one I've done. I had all the like coping skills in my head, so I wasn't reading off a piece of paper like I usually do. So yeah, I really hoped you liked it, and yeah, bye.